You may have heard the term reactive abuse. I'm not crazy about that term because it has abuse in it. At any point, if not the whole way, you've been questioning, well, what was my responsibility? Because I did say these things. I did do this. I acted in this way that I'm embarrassed, ashamed, not proud of. So this idea of however you reacted to what was being done to you, I am giving you permission to release that guilt and shame that you are feeling. And I know you're feeling it because I used to feel it too. When you were in that place where this person is treating you this way that makes you react in a way that you don't recognize yourself anymore. You look in the mirror, you're like, who the fuck are you? Had you been with somebody who, instead of gaslighting, lying to you, cheating on you, disrespecting you, humiliating you, harassing you, bullshitting you, setting you up, smearing you, had you been with somebody who didn't do that, who loved you, who respected you, who honored you, who cherished you, would you have behaved like that? No, you would be you. So that's your first clue, is that you haven't done anything wrong. The way that you reacted to the abuse that was being done to you, you get a pass. I called him all sorts of names. And it was the only time in my life that I threw a punch when I discovered his double life. So I behaved in this way. And this is how we all behave with narcissists. So here's what they do to get you to react in a way that is so unlike you so they can hold it against you later. So they poke you. They poke you. And they don't stop. Poke you in the chest. And they just look at you with those black eyes and that glare and that smirk that I can't even pretend to imitate. And they just keep doing it. They keep doing it. And you keep taking it. And as they're poking you, they're backing you up into a corner. And you're taking it. And you're taking it. And you're taking it. And they're pushing and they're pushing and they're pushing every button because they know your buttons. They know your biggest buttons. And they keep pushing them and pushing them and pushing them and pushing them until finally you're back against the wall in the corner. And your heart is concaving from the pain. And finally you react and you explode. And you do things and say things that 5 minutes later, you're like, fuck, I can't believe I just did that. What kind of person am I? Who am I? All of the things. No, we're going to let that go. That wasn't you. It wasn't who you are. It was this person you had to become in the situation to survive. To make the situation worse is in the moment after you react, then the narcissist uses it against you. Then they stand back and they're like, man, look at you. You can't even keep it together. And then they go tell everybody. And then you, being the good person that you are, you're like, yeah, I did. I did do that. Yeah, I did punch him. Just once. I got off worse than he did, actually, because I sprained my finger. Then he went and told everybody, including our kids. Yeah, Mama punched me. Mama hit me. Our little kids. And I'm just sitting there going, I did. Not accounting for the fact that the reason I punched him and the double life that I just found out about. And the fact that I realized I was married to a sexual predator. Anyway, he deserved it. I wish I would have punched him harder. I wish I would have broken my whole hand. That's what they call this reactive abuse, okay? But it's not abuse. It's your reaction to the abuse being done to you. You know what? Give yourself a medal for doing that and for not doing more. I need you just to know this, okay? After what you've been through. All right. Because you need to forgive yourself. Because you weren't yourself.